Africa, raw, untamed, exhilarating. There's a primal instinct in us, a call echoing the days when we hunted to survive. It's in our blood, and nowhere is that call answered more powerfully than in the African wilderness. The thrill of big game hunting is like nothing else. The adrenaline surge as you track your prey, the heart-pounding moment you come face to face with a magnificent beast, the respect you feel for the animal and the land. It's an experience that stays with you. For me, it's about testing my limits, pushing myself further than I thought possible. It's about connecting with nature in its most elemental form. It's a privilege and a responsibility. If you want to experience the true essence of African hunting, Limpopo Big Game Safaris does it all. We live and breathe this land, respecting its ancient rhythms and protecting its delicate balance. Limpopo Big Game Safaris is the best in the business. We know the terrain, the animals, and the ways of the wild. We'll guide you, keep you safe, and ensure you have an unforgettable experience with memories to last forever. But it's more than just hunting, it's about learning, about understanding the delicate ecosystem and the importance of conservation. At Limpopo Big Game Safaris, we are passionate about conservation. We understand that hunting, when done responsibly, plays a vital role in preserving our wildlife. We work hand in hand with local communities, ensuring sustainable hunting practices that benefit both the people and the animals. We manage populations, protect endangered species, and fight against poaching. It's about giving back to the land that gives us so much. It's about ensuring a future for these incredible creatures and for those who come after us. We have crafted incredible stories from those who have hunted with us. Tales of heart-stopping encounters with rhino and elephant, the silent stalk of a lion, the adrenaline rush of facing down a charging buffalo. These stories capture the essence of the African hunting experience, the thrill, the challenge, the profound connection with nature. Let's dive into the untamed adventures with Limpopo Big Game Safaris and make your wildest dreams a memory.
Bossie, thank you. Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Eddie?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great
Yes,
shooting.
You know, by both of us.
Oh yes, oh yes. The cat's down. Cat's down.
It's all good.
Captive-bred lion hunting in South Africa, although condemned by the so-called animal lovers, supports conservation that generates revenue for wildlife protection, local communities, and scientific research, provided it is strictly regulated.
Yeah, that is exciting. You could, one could get addicted maybe to.
Congratulations on a wonderful hunt and a beautiful lioness.
Thank you very much.
Now we have to go and pursue your male.
Yes.
Let's go.
Breeding lions in fenced facilities removes pressure on wild populations, which are already fragmented and threatened by habitat loss and poaching. When a hunting client purchases a trophy from a licensed, accredited facility, the fee contributes to the operating costs of the breeding centre, funds anti-poaching patrols, and supports community development projects such as schools and clinics. Ethical operators such as Limpopo Big Game Safaris adhere to the strict principles and ensure that each animal is of appropriate age and health before being hunted. The South African government requires a detailed management plan, a scientific basis for the quota, and independent audits to verify that the program is sustainable and that the lions are not released into the wild, where they could disrupt existing ecosystems. Critics argue that the practice can create a market that blurs the line between hunting and breeding, potentially encouraging illegal trade. To address this, reputable programs maintain transparent records, limit the number of trophies, and prohibit the sale of lion parts on the black market.
You got the ghost lion, dog!
Oh my God.
Well done!
Oh my God.
Ja, dat is syne. Ek het voorgeskiet.
Thank you for trusting Limpopo Big Game Safaris, and it was really an honor to hunt with you.
Yes, sir.
And
Thank
it
you
was
very
a
much.
good time. Thank you very, very much.
Great.
When conducted under these strict guidelines, captive-bred lion hunting can provide a measurable economic incentive for lion conservation while respecting animal welfare standards. Equally as important is the rhino hunting in South Africa and Namibia. Rhino populations across Africa and Asia are under relentless pressure from poaching, habitat fragmentation, and human-wildlife conflict. Poachers target rhinos for their horn, which fetches astronomical prices on the black market, driving a brutal, often well-armed trade that can wipe out entire subpopulations in a single season. Loss of grazing land and encroachment by agriculture further reduce the limited space these mega herbivores need to thrive, leaving them isolated and vulnerable to inbreeding and disease. In this context, regulated trophy hunting is promoted by a handful of conservationists such as Limpopo Big Game Safaris, providing an effective tool for rhino protection through the sustainable use and utilization. A small, strictly controlled quota of adult male rhinos, animals that would otherwise be killed by poachers or die of natural causes, can generate substantial revenue for government wildlife agencies and private reserves. Those funds are often earmarked for anti-poaching patrols, habitat restoration, community development projects and scientific research and monitoring. When local communities receive a tangible share of the income, they're more likely to view rhinos as a valuable asset rather than a threat to their livelihoods. Critics argue that any legal market risks legitimizing the illegal trade and that the number of hunted individuals is too small to offset the broader poaching crisis.
All right.
Okay, big guy.
Nice.
It's got an antidote.
We just started this rhino bull about 15 minutes ago. He ran a pretty good ways, so we're not spending a lot of time. He's been down a little while, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time around him talking or anything like that. We want to get him up and on his way. But what an experience. I mean, to get up this close to one in the bush and put a dart in him was really a great experience. Like I said, I was a bit agnostic about all this, but this is the real deal. This is a real hunt, and the great thing about this fantastic animal is still alive, and he's going to be roaming the bush when I'm long gone and back in the States. So here's to Ralph and his team. They did a fantastic job. They got a beautiful ranch here, lots of rhinos, and just cheers to those guys. They've done a fantastic job conserving white rhino in South Africa.
Nevertheless, many South African and Namibian programs cite measurable declines in poaching rates and increased rhino numbers as evidence that, when managed transparently and with strict oversight, trophy hunting does contribute to the overall conservation of the species. Limpopo Big Game Safaris offers rifle hunting as well as darted rhino hunts for conservation purposes. When hunting a rhino, a strict permitting process is followed. DNA samples and horn measurements are also recorded for the database to protect rhinos from poaching. Each rhino is also fitted with a microchip for future identification. When you plan your next African adventure, make sure you book with a reputable outfitter such as Limpopo Big Game Safaris. We help local communities, fund anti-poaching projects, and ensure the sustainable use and conservation of the wildlife we pursue. To book your next African adventure, contact Limpopo Big Game Safaris at www.lbgsafaris.com. We offer big game hunting adventures in South Africa, Botswana, Mozambique, Namibia, and Zambia. What are you waiting for? Book your next African adventure today.